Welcome to Demystifying Medicine's tutorial on how to make an effective video. There are 3 key points to keep in mind when creating a video that keeps your audience engaged. First, you should identify your target audience so that you can cater the video specifically to this group. Second, it is important to find an effective hook to capture the interest of the audience. And finally, an effective video is made personal to the audience members so that they can apply their own experiences and knowledge to the content of the video. Knowing the specifics of the elaboration likelihood model can help you to deliver a persuasive message in a video. There are 2 methods by which people process information: the central route and the peripheral route. In the central route, the audience is motivated to pay attention to the content, and they will process information at a higher depth. There will also be a longer-lasting change in the audience's attitude and behavior. Those using the peripheral route are focused on the physical features of the video, including the narrator's voice and the imagery, and are therefore unlikely to experience a lasting change in attitude or behavior. Therefore, videos should intend to promote the use of the central processing pathway by making the audience feel informed and engaged. Here's what a typical engagement graph looks like. As you can see, at the beginning of the video, there's a fairly steep drop in engagement, a steady drop over the middle section, followed by another inflection point at the end. Now, if your viewership is dropping at the beginning of your video, this obviously tells you that some people were immediately disinterested in your content. There could be lots of reasons as to why this is happening, but the main takeaway is that the video failed to hook someone who initially showed enough interest to click play. Great hooks get audiences on the edge of their seats and allow you to catch their attention immediately. There are a number of ways to start your presentation in an unorthodox way. The first is by telling a story, which allows the audience to relate. Another great way to hook your audience is by using graphics that are compelling and visually appealing. Also, being able to incorporate humor, adding in a shocking or surprising fact, and leaving the audience on their toes with a rhetorical question that really provokes their thinking are great ways of engaging your audience. If your content is not appealing to your audience on a personal level, it will be overlooked. Pai et al. Conducted a study to evaluate how participants interacted with the contents of an app that aimed to inform them about the health implications of smoking and persuade users to quit. The study found that relatable content was the most important factor for effectively delivering this information, with all participants agreeing that if they could not relate to it, they disliked it and disregarded it. So clearly, personalizing the content keeps your audience engaged. You have to find that overlap between what you want to say and what your audience is interested in hearing. Then comes the question, how can we apply this information to our video making? There are a number of strategies you can use, some of which include making links to current events, using anecdotes, so telling a story, relating to everyday applications, or asking the audience to reflect on a question. And now that you know the basics of making a video, it's time to get started. Be creative and have fun.